Halo, witam wszystkich, dzień dobry, dobry wieczór, mam nadzieję, że wszystkim wam dziś miał dobry dzień. Mam na imię Alex i zapraszam was do kolejnego odcinka za GTA 5. Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, hope you're having an amazing day today, whatever time of the day it is, no matter where you are in the world. Whew, I think I messed that English one up more than the Polish one. I do hope that was close, because that was actually my, third attempt at that. Hopefully that's fine. I'm sure you guys will let me know in the comment section. So yes, today we are going to be looking at something that I should have looked at last week, and that is all of the new cars in the DLC. You might be thinking, Lex, come on, that was like a week ago. Why are you so late? Well, basically, on my version of GTA, which is the non-Steam Rockstar standalone version, there is a very specific way that you can start the game. There's actually more than one specific way you can start the game. And if you start the game usually in one of those ways, it meant that the update didn't actually work. And I only found that out today after playing for days and days trying to get mods to work that weren't working, and I was even reinstalling the game and it still did it. It was a huge pain, but I've now got the game properly updated. It's finally working, so I can finally check these damn new cars out. And there are some really cool new vehicles I want to check out today. There is this van that I'm driving right now. Check this out. This is a Rompo Custom. It looks absolutely amazing. There is also a new truck. There is a new boat. There is a new helicopter. There's a new plane. And there's also 5 new cars as well. We've got supercars. We've got, I think, sedans, coupes, SUVs. We've got a nice selection to check out in today's video. And I want to do a couple of tests with them. So I'm going to check out each of the cars individually. And I'm also going to do a little speed test, and then I'm going to take them to LS Customs to see what sort of custom things we can do. So I guess it's time to just look around this thing. So let's just go to the interior as we saw at the start. This looks pretty similar to all the other interiors of the vans. Nothing's really changed there, but the exterior looks absolutely amazing. This is a jacked up... Let me just actually fix this first of all, because it's looking a bit... There we go. There we go. Now I can see. This is a jacked up version of the usual Rompo, but it's also got off-roading wheels, it's got all these racks, spare wheels, all these sort of guards on the lights and stuff like that. It looks absolutely amazing. Also, we got these guards on the front. It looks so awesome. I really love this. I think this is actually my favourite van, which is not much to say really, because there's not much in the way of really fun vans in this game, but this does look absolutely amazing. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do a speed test, I think. I think we're going to have to take this to the airstrip. So let's just go over there and see what sort of speeds we can hit in this thing. Okay, so here we are. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line it up with, let's say, these lights here on these final chevrons before we get into that bit. Let's just go straight and line it up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to launch it from here, and we're just going to see what speed we can hit as we cross the line at the other end of this runway. So let's give it a rev to start. And go. Here we go. That was a nice little launch, actually. It sort of bogged down at the back. And almost 50 miles an hour. And 60 miles an hour. Wow, that was actually probably way faster than my car that I have in real life, even though this is a big, huge van, which is kind of worrying. Here we go up to 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. I'm not going to touch the steering wheel at all, because it will affect the speed as we cross this. Oh, wow, there was a bump there. I think we're going to have to take it from that first line. I think that was 83 miles an hour, which was our top speed. Yeah, oh, God. God damn it. I cannot drive. There's a little bit of a bump. I was hoping that we was going to cross this second line here, but there's a little bit of a bump there, which we could barely see, but it definitely affected my speed. So we're going to have to go by that line right there. Oh, by the way, ignore that thing in the bottom left-hand corner. I'm going to show you guys that in another video. It's a nice little teaser for you. Right, so that's that one checked out. Let's go take this to LS Customs then and see what we can do to it. And thankfully, there is actually an LS Customs right by the airstrip, which is incredibly convenient. This is going to here. Here we are. This is the Bravado Rompo Custom. Really awesome. Hopefully, there's going to be some cool stuff. Let's see. So we've got armor. Let's just go full... In fact, let's not go full armor, because apparently you guys seem to think that it affects the speed, so I'm not going to put that one on. Let's go for full brakes. Full engine. We have a horn. We have lights, which is not that much at all, really. Neon stuff. Yeah. We have the plates that we can change. Let's go for the exempt. I like the exempt one. Respray. Do you know what? I think it looks awesome in black. How does it look in matte black? Oh, that's quite cool. Actually, let's go for a... Oh, yeah. Olive drab. I'm going to go for some olive drab on that one then. And then we have suspension, transmission, and turbo. And I think these wheels are really cool, so I think they're probably the best wheels for the job. But let's have a look what we've got in off-road here. They're not bad, but they're not as cool looking as that one that we've got there. And also, they're slightly wider. So I'm going to keep those standard wheels because I think they look awesome. But obviously, we can't get different tyre designs, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So that's pretty much everything apart from the windows. Do we really need those tinted? I guess we can. It'd be sort of like a camper or something like that you could take off-roading, cross-country, across the world, in fact. So yeah, let's just tint those windows out. So not much you can really do to that one, only the basics. You can have a couple of little things. You can also make this sort of like a donk van, I assume, if you were to put some sports wheels on. Let's try that. It's probably going to look absolutely awful. I'm going to go for as shit as possible and go for the SUV. Oh, dear God. Okay, yeah, that's definitely possible, but I don't think you'd want to do that because it just looks so horrible. So yeah, let's just not worry about that. But I am very curious to see what this looks like with menus slam it on. So let's just go to vehicle options. We're going to go down to slam it, and let's just go right down. Oh, wow. Oh my God. Okay, that looks amazing. Look at that. Look at the amount of camber because we're just pushing so hard down. We can go a little bit higher so it doesn't wobble as much. Look at that. That looks amazing. I do like how that looks properly slammed. There we go. And because this is so slammed, we can even drive on walls if we can actually get the angle, which we probably can't because we're super slammed. And no, I don't think this thing's going to lift off at all. But look at that. That looks amazing. Right, I'm going to turn that off because, well, it's probably going to affect the speed. Actually, how does it look like on I'm a Skyscraper? Oh, wow. Okay, that's actually almost floating away. In fact, it is floating away, so let's turn that off. Oh, God. Whew. Okay, now let's see what sort of speed increase and improvement we've got now that we've fully tuned this engine. Because it does actually sound pretty cool with the turbo. Okay, here we are lined up. I'm making sure that I'm relatively straight. That would definitely help. There we go. And we're going to go to the first line, because otherwise the speed's just going to decrease. So here we go. Just let that turbo spool, and we're definitely... Ooh, it doesn't actually feel that much faster. To be quite honest with you, I have a feeling that this... Actually, this will be better, because we're going up to 80 miles an hour, 81, 82. Oh, God, 83, 84, 85, 86, oh, 87, 88, come on, 90 miles an hour, 90. Wow, we hit 90 miles an hour there. Yeah, that's slightly faster than before. Oh, dear. But it does look absolutely amazing in this olive drab, and it looks even better with Slam It on. I'm going to have to turn that on again because it just looks so damn cool. There we go. Check that out. Right, before we move on to all the other cars, I think we should probably check out the non-cars first. So let's just go and check out the Tug, because I'm really curious to see how this one looks. Okay, here we are on our Tug. Look at this. Look at this. This is so cool. This is actually really damn big. I'm surprised at just how big this thing is. This is amazing. So this is a tugboat. Always thought we should have had these. In fact, I'm pretty sure I've seen a couple of mods that added similar things. I might actually have some in my to-do list, but obviously we don't need that now because they're now in the standard game. So let's go over to here. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, we don't have working radar, which is a shame, but look at that. This looks so damn cool. I love it. I love it. It looks almost abandoned. And that's why I like it. If any of you watched the Scrap Cars video the other day that had those sort of abandoned looking boats, this just really adds to it. Those two boats would go really well with this dinghy. Or not dinghy, this tugboat. Look at that. Even the exhaust on the top there and the flags. This is so cool. This is so damn cool, but it's not exactly fast. 15 miles an hour, 16 miles an hour, 17, 18. Can we get 20 miles an hour? Oh, God. I think maybe if we went this way, maybe. Okay, no, that's just going to slow it down. Okay, this is incredibly slow. Let's move on to the new helicopter. Okay, here we are in the new helicopter. And can I just say, I just want to get out of this thing for a second just to look at this. This looks absolutely gorgeous. This is a beautiful looking helicopter. Just look at that. It looks absolutely lovely. So futuristic. I have never seen a helicopter that just had windows that works like that. It looks so nice. And also, just look at these. There's like a little bit of a hockey stick thing going on with these. I guess that must really cut through the air. Let's just get inside. Oh, look at that. All proper leather bucket seats and everything. This is a really high-class helicopter. Here we go. There we go. There's through the back some more leather racing seats. Wow. And here we go. Let's just look at that from the outside. This is the Buckingham Volatus, which is quite a nice name. And we've also got those little rotary things going on in the back. I don't really understand how they work for a helicopter. In fact, I don't really know how this is magic to me. Helicopters are magic, same as planes. They still baffle me how they stay in the air. Humanity's awesome that managed to make these things, even though I think they were made initially for the idea of war. Oh, well, we use them commercially now, so we can actually go and travel the world. Oh, yes, there's another preview of the mods that we're going to be checking out sometime soon. There's a little drag race going on down there. Little car meet. That's something to look forward to. Well, this is pretty nice. We're doing over 100 miles an hour in this helicopter. That's a nice, decent speed, I think, for a helicopter. That's looking pretty nice. Right, I'm going to jump out because I want to check out the plane, and I think it's probably best that we take off instead of trying to spawn that in the air. So here we go. Ooh! Oh my god, I just want to watch that. I think we're actually going to beat it to the ground. Oh god, it's upside. Oh god, okay, I forgot that I had to land on the ground. Oh, here it goes. Wow. Oh, hang on. I think I might have vehicle invincibility on. I noticed that it's still running. Okay. It's just going to fly off again, isn't it? Okay, that is weird. Wow. Oh my god. Actually, did you just see that? Okay, that didn't work again. I had some really weird sort of, like, broken gravity then as I jumped off that. No, that gravity works. Okay, okay, this is just going weird now. And it's not blowing up either. Can we, like, get flown away from it? Come on, jump it. I was hoping we was gonna... Well, okay, it can blow us over. That's about it. Okay, we're just gonna leave that to do its own thing, because that's pretty funny. Let's go and spawn in the Nimbus. So here is the Buckingham Nimbus, which looks pretty nice. Let's go to the interior view of this one. Oh, wow. Okay, that looks really nice and luxury in there. I can't see much into it. In fact, if we... Oh, look at that. Okay, if we walk through, we can actually see and have a look inside. I think if I was to go into air brake mode, this might despawn. Yeah, it did. Okay. But this is just yet another private jet added to this game. We've got loads of these things now. In fact, they all start to look the same. Planes just mostly look the same to me. They're either small or big, really. Here we go, though. On a very wonky start. And up we go. Nice! I would love to have this plane in real life, though. As much as I say that it's sort of, like, boring because we've already got some of these, I'd still love to have this. In fact, I'd just love to have any plane, to be quite honest with you. Although a jet plane, rather. I don't really care for planes that aren't jet planes. There we go. There's a plane. I guess we should now fly over... Well, actually, there's Los Santos Customs. We don't have much to fly at all. Let's jump out. Woo! Okay, and let's just watch that take out the beach. Why aren't things blowing up? Okay, I really need to change my settings here. Well, apparently I don't have invincibility turned on, so I don't know. I don't know why that's happening. But anyway, let's move on and check out some of the new cars in this game. Okay, so the first car to look at today is this, the FMJ. What a beautiful looking car. It's really strange. I'm not quite sure what this is based on. There's some styling cues from different cars here, like that sort of air scoop thing at the back looks very Bugatti-like. And the back of this sort of looks quite Ferrari-ish. But I'm not sure. I think you guys are probably going to have to tell me what this is based on, because I'm not entirely sure. I love that those exhausts are by the lights, though. That is so damn cool. Okay, let's move it. Oh, I've never noticed a modified car part there before. That's cool. Let's go in and see if we can actually modify this thing. Oh, there is. Okay, I was too excited. I'm sorry. Okay, so there's bumpers. So we have primary color trim, matte black trim, and carbon fiber splitter. Okay, that's cool. That's nice and basic, but we can have it in a stock. Why is that stock and primary? Let me just change the color here for a second. I'm going to have that in a nice Formula Red because that looks nice. So if we go back to bumpers, yeah, as you can see, the stock one is just the grey. Then we have the primary color. Then we have the matte black. Then we have the carbon fiber. Quite honestly, I quite like it with the primary color trim, so I'm going to go for that one. Engine we're going to worry about afterwards. Then we just have the roof, which is, we've got a nice roof scoop there. Or, oh, okay. Oh, okay, so this actually covers up the window with the engine bay showing. And this adds in a scoop, which is pretty cool. So we have that in secondary color, or primary color, or carbon. Now, yeah, that's actually okay in the secondary color because it sort of matches the grey plastics around it. But I actually do quite honestly like how it looks with just the engine showing. But I quite like that as well. So I'm going to go for the primary color GT scoop. On the spoiler, oh, we've got a nice selection here. We've got the low-level spoiler. Oh, it's a ducktail spoiler. Okay, it's not a very big one though. That still looks kind of cool. And then this one, which is just slightly bigger. And then we have this one, which actually gets rid of the other one. See, where you got those big sort of scoops, like when that... Yeah, okay, when that spoiler goes, I'm not sure how that looks. That's kind of weird looking. But we have this one. Then we have this one, which goes down there. And then we just have that one, which is carbon fiber, I think. Or maybe that's a secondary color. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not really feeling any of those. But I might just go for the duck bill. But that's still not really... I still don't really think that goes, actually. Should I just go for one of these crazy ones? I'm going to go for the GT wing, just because it's a bit mad. Suspension, we'll worry all about all of that later. Then we have the wheels. Now, these wheels look absolutely amazing. And I don't think we're going to get anything remotely better than that. No, none of these wheels are going to match that. So much nicer. I'm just going to keep those standard wheels, so obviously everything else is pretty much irrelevant. And that's pretty much all you can do with that car. Okay, let's just go over to the airstrip then and see what sort of speed we can get out of this thing. Just looking at that coming out. Oh, that's such a beautiful looking car. Yeah, okay, I'm really not sold on that rear spoiler at all. It just looks so much better when the spoiler's in. Because there's even like a lip where the spoiler's supposed to like flow in with the rest of the back. And without it, it just looks so wrong. It looks so wrong. I'm going to have to go back in and change it because I really don't like it, to be honest. Yeah, there we go. Much better. Much better. Okay, I'm sold. I like it now. I like it. Okay, let's move over to the airstrip then. Okay, here we are. All straightened up. All lined up. Exactly the same as the van. Let's go. Ooh, God, that's going to be so much faster than 60. There we go. I think we're definitely going to break 100. I'm not going to touch the steering wheel because I don't want to affect the speed in any way. 97, 98, 99, 100 miles an hour. Easy peasy. 103, 104, 105. And across the line, 107, but it's still going. Oh, no, we got to about 108. Okay, 107 across the line. 108 was the max that we hit there. That was not as fast as I thought it would be, but that's still a lot better than the van. A lot better. I think it just builds up speed a lot slower up the top end, but it definitely has a lot of acceleration from what I can see there. Okay, well, that's that one pretty much checked out. In fact, let's just check out the interior because I haven't looked at that yet. Is this interior different? This kind of looks different to the ones that we've seen before, so this might actually be a new interior because I don't recognize this one. Interesting. Well, there we go. That's what the interior looks like. And the exterior looks absolutely wonderful. Okay, let's move on to the Brickade, which is the truck thing, because we completely missed that one. Wait a second. I forgot. We forgot to tune the thing, didn't we? Okay, so we've got our first run in. Let's go and tune it and do the second one. Yeah, I did this in the wrong order, and that's why I'm getting a bit thrown. Okay, let's go and see what sort of speeds we can get after tuning it. Okay, so we're going to go race brakes. We're going to go level 4 engine, and I think there's actually a level 5 in online, isn't there? Why have I seen some with level 5? I'm sure you guys would tell me why that happens. Let's just go to suspension, competition. That didn't even... Oh, it did change it. I just wasn't noticing. Transmission to race, and then the turbo. That's everything done. I'm not going to modify all that other stuff again. Yeah, I sort of like got rid of the car and it despawned, and then I remembered that I forgot to tune it. Okay, now. Ooh, it's a modified Panto, which looks absolutely disgusting. Okay, let's just take this back to the airfield then. Okay, here we are at the start line. Let's go. Ooh, bit of wheel spin at the start, but I'm all starting them in the same way so we can get a fair thing. I shouldn't try and turn it. Okay, we're already right up by 100 miles an hour. Okay, we're definitely going to be beating the speed on the standard version. Here we go. 113, 114, 115. Ooh, 116 and 117 across the line. What did we have before? Was it 117 or 107? I'm sure there was a 7 in there. What am I thinking of? Okay, I can't remember what the speeds are before because I've already forgotten that. But that feels like a definite improvement over the one we had before. Okay, that's the FMJ done. So for my next trick, I want to check out the Brigade before we move on to any of the other... Oh, wow. Nice, that's actually got a proper realistic reversing thing instead of the old beepy things that people used to use. Wow, okay, look at this thing. This is proper Ray truck material. This is definitely what it was used for transporting your entire team to a heist. Or is what I can assume. Look at those tires. Good God. Okay, let's just look at the interior of this one. This is pretty nice, pretty simple, nice leather padded, pretty rich looking inside. And that interior is definitely very similar to that of a proper freight truck. That's nice. That's awesome. Okay, so this is, I believe, a proper bulletproof truck. I'm going to test this now by just grabbing... Oh, actually, I've just noticed all of that interior and stuff was all sort of stripped out. And it's got a V24 supercharged engine. Wow, I guess it needs it for all the armor and stuff that it must be carrying. Let's just give this a try and shoot it up. Wow. Look at that. In fact, let's go into first-person mode. Look at that. What does it do with the windows? Oh my God. This is proper bulletproof. This must be hell to go up against in online mode. You can just imagine a group of people driving up in this. Oh, wow. What is it like with all this sort of stuff? No way. Okay, in the same way that I think that those, the plane and the helicopters didn't explode, I think there's some sort of bug going on right now where these things aren't destroying, because that can't be right. There's no way that that should be happening. No way. But it does look absolutely amazing when you shoot all this glass, because it is all completely bulletproof. What about the front? Oh, wow, look at that. Oh, God. Oh, no, we finally got through. Okay, we finally got through on the windscreen. And the side window. Oh, there we go. What about these ones? Ah, there we go. We were just getting close to smashing them up. Wow. That takes a hell of a lot. And the tires? Well, according to this, they're bulletproof. Right, let's just go and take this and try and do a speed run. And I'm going to keep it all sort of battered and shot up because I think that's going to be fun to do it that way. Okay, and first impressions is this thing's actually not that slow. Right, let's just line this up. Ooh, there we go. Line it up with the lights. And here we go. Wow, look at that little boost it's got the start. Oh my God, this thing is actually pretty fast. So here we go up to 60 miles an hour in what I can only say is quicker than my car in real life, just like the van was. In fact, this actually feels quicker than the van. Oh my God. Okay, so 77 miles an hour, 78. Oh, come on. Is that top speed? I think we've hit top speed. 79 across the line, just hitting 79 miles an hour. Wow. Okay, I don't think this can be modified, but I'm going to give it a try anyway. I'm sure it's probably going to not actually fit into the garage. Yeah, this vehicle can't be modified. However, let me just look here on the menus customs. There is a bunch of stuff here. I could put on a turbo. Sure, why not? I can do some suspension, which does... Oh, it does change something slightly. And engine, upgrade 4. There is actually stuff we can do, just not in online, but... Let's just see if we can get anything out of this anyway, just using the menus customs feature. Okay, I already have a sneaking suspicion this thing is actually going to fly. Oh God, this is really fast on the pull. Here we go. Let's see, 79 miles an hour to beat. Oh my God, look at that acceleration. That's ridiculous. Okay, we've got to steer it just a little bit. Already at 70 miles an hour. This thing is incredibly fast for a truck. Oh my God. Okay, there we go. 78, 79. We've already beaten it. 80, 81, 82. Not so much on the top end, but that is a really strong bottom end pull. And across the line. Oh, just going into 84 miles an hour. Wow. Okay, that actually did quite a lot. This has got some real big power in the bottom end. Let's just go and start this again. Just watch how quickly this climbs up to like 30, 40 miles an hour. Oh God, look at that. That's ridiculous. Okay, well, that is the Brigade. Let's move on to some of the other cars then. Okay, so here's the next one. This is the Reaper. And just look how small it looks compared to this. Oh, it's so huge. You really didn't get an idea of scale until there's a car next to it. That thing is huge. But check this out. This seems based on the Lamborghini Huracan. I think that's what is it. I think it's called the Huracan. It's all these names are always kind of weird to pronounce. Check this out. This is actually pretty nice looking. Look at that. It's actually got a different style queue again. It's got a really weird sort of backwater that is definitely not very Lamborghini-like. But the rear louvres and the lights and the front do seem very Lamborghini-like. Okay, let's try and do a top speed run on this one. Okay, here we are. All lined up at the line. Look at those wheels. They're ridiculous. All of these cars have really nice looking wheels, actually. Oh, wow. Okay, this interior is different. Oh, this is nice. This is really nice, this interior. It's got all orange dials. Yeah, that's pretty different. That's cool. It's not very Lamborghini-like, but I just like the fact that it's not a standard, boring interior. Okay, here we go. Oh, this actually has a slower pull away than the truck, which is quite weird, but it is building up speed at the top end a hell of a lot better. There we go, 90 miles an hour, already getting close to 100 miles an hour. I think this might actually be faster than the FMJ. Oh, here we go, across the line with 104 miles an hour. There we go. I think that was actually slightly slower than the FMJ. Okay, let's go and take this over to the customs then and see if there's anything we can do to it. Okay, here we are. So we've got some brakes. Let's just stick those on. Engine. Let's upgrade all of that. We have the standard horns, standard lights. Let's go for some xenons. They fit this car a bit better. The plate, well, that's all standard, normal stuff. Let's go for a respray in, I quite like red today, although white's nice. Oh, yeah. I think let's go for a white. Let's go for a frost white. I think that looks nice. And secondary color, let's go to classic. And what's that going to change exactly? Well, I can't see. Oh, we're actually changing the color of the pinstriping on the interior. Okay, let's go for a white then. Yeah, there we go. Let's go for ice white because that's slightly brighter. There we go. That's looking pretty nice. So we have not much, actually. Is that it? The spoiler? That's it. Okay, so we have a low-level spoiler, which is pretty nice looking. Then we have this one, which that is a horrible design. Really don't like that. And then we have this big-ass wing, which, of course, I'm going to have to go for, as it actually looks pretty nice on this thing. Then we have suspension. Then we have transmission, turbo, and wheels. And again, I think these wheels are going to look so much nicer than any of these other ones. Do you know what? These wheels aren't too bad. Neither are those ones, because they're kind of like the sort of wheels you would find on a Lamborghini. But these wheels are different, and actually they fit slightly better in the arch, so I'm going to go for those ones. Nice. Okay, let's back out and see what sort of speed increase we can get. And actually, quickly, I just want to see what it looks like with Slam It. I don't think there's going to be much to it. Ooh! Ooh, okay, that's actually sort of almost going through the floor. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's definitely going through the floor. Or we can have it like that, where it's actually floating away. Okay, let's just stop playing with Slam It. I know. Let's go and take this back to the airstrip. Okay, here we go. Ooh, and still not much. Actually, that is a pretty good launch. We're already up to 80 miles an hour, 90 miles an hour. Okay, this thing's actually pretty damn quick. 100 miles an hour already. We're definitely going to be beating that 104, was it? There's so many numbers that I can't remember. 112. 113, 114 across the line. I think that's very similar to the FMJ. Oh, can we hit him? No. Okay, we ran out of power. Well, that's a pretty good increase. Not that much, but they're all sort of relatively the same. I don't think we're going to get any contenders for massive flip. Oh, that's nice. We're not going to get any contenders for like the new fastest car, maybe. Or maybe one of these are the fastest. I can't remember how slow or fast the other ones are. Well, there we go. Look at that bike. That's really nice in black and orange. Anyway, let's move on to the next car. So the next car is this. This is the Windsor Drop, which is a drop-top version of the Windsor. Ooh, yeah. Let's just go to the interior view and check that out. Yeah. That's awesome. Look at that interior. That's nice. Cream. I don't know that steering wheel, by the way. That looks really cheap and shitty. But we've got some nice cream interior with some wood paneling. That's very luxury looking. Although those seats look really dirty and skanky and actually kind of horrible. Look at that. That's such a... Oh, wow. Oh, listen to this. Oh. Ooh, that sounds nice. Okay, let's just go and see how fast this thing can go. This looks amazing. This is definitely more of a car to be admired than anything else, but it does sound amazing, so maybe we've got a little bit of speed there. Look at that wood on the back. Looks like a boat. In fact, it pretty much is a boat. I'm sure it handles like a boat. Here we go. Ooh, slow start. Incredibly slow start, but it does sound gorgeous. Lovely sounding car. Here we go, up to 70, 80 miles an hour, 85. Oh, we had a nice little bump there. 90 miles an hour. Up to 95. There we go. Ooh, God, I don't think we're even going to hit 100, are we? 96 miles an hour. You cross the line and then just hit 97 afterwards. That's pretty damn slow. Let's go and take this over to the tuning place and see what we can do to it. I can't imagine much can be done to it, but I'm going to put the roof back up because I imagine we can change that with the secondary colour, so let's just give this a try. Oh god, that sounds beautiful. If I had the money, I definitely would own something like this because this is just such a cool car. This is the sort of car you turn up to parties in. Wow, look at it. Okay, so we've got brakes, we've got engine, we've got the standard lights, plate, respray. Okay. Oh! Ooh, we actually have a separate roof colour option. Nice. Okay. What should we go for? We can go for a bluish silver colour. On the secondary, what is that? Oh. Oh. Oh, wow. Okay, let's go for white and purple. And then go for possibly purple on the roof as well. Okay, this purple isn't really matching. It's sort of the wrong shade. But I think we might go for it anyway, because that is weird and awesome. I'm loving that. Okay, yeah, primary colour is definitely going to be that, but nah, we want to keep that white. I quite like that in a weird sort of way, but I'm not really too keen on the roof. Anyway, we also have suspension, and then we have transmission, turbo, and these wheels aren't really that exciting or different. These are actually used from something else. So let's see if there's anything better that can go on this. Okay, maybe not. Definitely not. We get some nice off-road wheels. Apparently off-road wheels makes the car faster in some ways because it doesn't get affected by speeds on bumps. I really need to check out some myth-busting videos on this because I have no clue. Yeah, okay, these wheels aren't that great. Although this one actually, I like black wheels at the moment. So I'm sort of sold on that one. I'm going to go for that one. It's not entirely what we want. Yeah. Although the standard wheels did actually look a lot bigger. Yeah. Okay, well, we're just going to leave it at that. And tyres, tyre design, custom tyre. No, we're not going to go into all that. That looks awful. I think we're just going to leave it at that. It's actually not very tasteful now. I've sort of gone in a really weird direction with this thing, but sod it. And there we are, putting that horrible coloured purple roof away. I really wish we could have changed the interior colour, though. Really not sort of feeling the wood and the beige against the purple and the white. It would have been nice if that was in black. Okay, let's go and see if we've got any sort of speed increase then. Okay, here we are. And an incredibly slow start. As always, I'm not going to touch the steering because I don't want to affect the speed. Okay, up to 95 and 100 miles an hour. Slightly faster than it was before. 105, 106. No, okay, we've got a 105. Oh, wow. Just slightly into the 106 as we cross the line, but I think that's going to be pretty much it for that one. It's about the same speed top end as a supercar once tuned, which is alright, actually, for considering it's pretty much a boat, but it's not great. It's not great. Okay, let's move on to the next one. So there's two cars left, actually. In fact, there's two versions of this that I had no idea about. This is the standard XLS. Then there's also the armoured version. So these are two new SUVs that are added. I actually didn't realise there was an armoured version, but there we go. I'm going to stick with the armoured version. I wonder if there's a speed difference. Okay, we're going to have to find out. We're going to have to find out. Let's just go first with the armoured version. Okay, here we go. Ooh, and whilst we're driving, because we're probably going to be a while, let's just... Oh, I didn't start that up straight. Hopefully that's going to be okay. Let's look at the interior of this thing. Pretty basic. Pretty normal. This actually sounds really nice. All of these new cars actually sound really nice. So we're coming up to 90 miles an hour, getting very close to the line. Maybe we can get 90. No. Oh, wow, that gear change really knocked it back. We got to 92, but across that line was about 90 miles an hour because of that gear change. Yeah, not very fast. Let's see if we can get the same speed then with the standard version. Okay, 90 miles an hour to beat. Maybe it would be a bit quicker. It would make sense because it's like surely the lightweight version because it hasn't got thick amounts of armor. So hopefully this will be the faster one, but we'll soon see. Maybe they're the same speed. So this one goes out to 80 miles an hour. 83. Is this slower? Is this genuinely slower? Here we go. It's not looking promising. 90 miles an hour. We actually got faster in the armored one, which is kind of weird. And I think that might have something to do with the fact it had off-road tires. Because as you guys keep telling me, it makes it slightly faster because it doesn't get affected by bumps. And that would kind of make sense. So actually, I'm going to go with the armored version and try and tune it. Or should we try and tune both? Okay, let's just try and tune both. Let's just see what we can do to this one. Okay, here we are. I'm not expecting much at all. Yeah, there's nothing we can really do. Brakes, engine, plate respray, all the standard usual sort of stuff. Let's just go for something matte. This time, matte yellow? Let's go for it, matte yellow. Secondary color is what? Nothing that I can actually see is changing. Well, okay, ignore that. Suspension, transmission, turbo. The wheels are actually pretty nice, so we'll just go for the normal ones, and we'll go for a nice limo tint with this one. And I'm very curious to see how it looks with Slam It. Here we go. Oh, that's nice. Now, I like that with Slam It. I really like that. But I'm going to turn that off because I don't want that to affect all the speed and stuff. Let's go see how fast this thing goes. Okay, 90 miles an hour to beat. Let's see. That's a nice start. That's a better start than we've had before. Already up to 60 miles an hour, which is pretty damn good. Let's look through the interior view this time. Yeah. It's nice. Not really that exciting in here, though. Already beaten our time before, or our speed before, rather, up to 100 miles an hour. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, 99 miles an hour. We finally got to 100, but it was 99 across the line. Okay, let's see if we can modify the armored version then and see if it's possible to get over 100. Okay, here we are, and there's the same amount of stuff to do again. So let's just go for brakes, engine, ignore that stuff. Let's just see what this looks like in a different color. Chrome? Oh, wow, chrome armored looks ridiculous. Or we can go for something. Wow, this actually looks really weird when it's painted with that armor stuff on the side. Let's go for a matte. Ooh, matte orange. I'm liking it. I'm liking the matte yellow as well. Or maybe we'll go for some foliage green or olive drab. Let's go for olive drab. Okay. Suspension. Do that. Transmission and turbo. And the wheels, well, I think they're supposed to be off-road, but I don't want to then go for off-road and it sort of affects it. So I'm just gonna keep the standard wheels as they are. Right, that's all of that done. Back out. Just quickly again, I want to see how this looks with Slam It. Ooh, actually not as much of a slam with this one. Or maybe that's just because the wheels are smaller, but that does look pretty mean at the same time. Check that out. In fact, does the interior look any different for this one? No. Okay, the interior is the same. Just thought I'd check, just in case. Yeah, this definitely looks absolutely amazing. Oh, yeah. Get a load of that. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I'm liking this. I'm liking this with Slam It. But let's turn that off because we need to go and find out if we can beat our time. Or our speed, rather. Okay, here we go. Ooh, I can't tell yet if that's quicker or slow, but we're already up to 70 miles an hour, so I think that is incredibly fast for what this is. Yeah, I think these numbers in this game really don't make sense compared to real life, because that is incredibly fast. Okay, oh, we're definitely over 100 miles an hour. Okay, the armored version is faster. 102. The armored version officially goes quicker in the same distance than the standard one. I would definitely recommend the armored one, because it also looks better. And probably has a lot more use online with all those people with hacks and shit shooting at you. Yeah, this is awesome. I like this one. There's one more car left, and it's my favorite one of this DLC. Let's check it out. And here she is, the Grotti Bestia GTS. Get a load of this. I love this because it reminds me of the Ferrari FF, which is actually one of my favorite Ferraris, just because it's so different. It's, what is it called? A shooting brake, which is like an estate version coupe two-door thing. I love this thing. The back is kind of weird because of that number plate placement, but it is a really nice looking car nonetheless. On the interior, well, actually, it's really dull and boring, and it's sort of one that we've already seen, I think. I definitely recognize that interior. So nothing exciting on the interiors, but then really they never are in this game. Let's just go up to this line and see what sort of speed we can get. Okay, here we go. Ooh, that's not fast. Okay, 60 miles an hour, 70 miles an hour, 80 miles an hour. There we go. Finally getting to 80. Yeah, these gear changes really just bring it back quite a lot. 95 miles an hour, 96. This is actually not that fast, but this is not classed as a supercar in this game. It's only a sports car. 101 miles an hour, which is actually putting it very close to some of the supercars. So that's actually not that bad. Let's go and modify this thing. Okay, here we are. Hopefully there's going to be more to do on this thing than just using the engine upgrades and stuff. All bumpers. Okay, we got some good stuff. Let's go to brakes, race brakes, bumpers. Let's see what we got. So we have the stock front bumper. We have Euro bumper, which doesn't look as nice in my opinion. The race bumper, which looks pretty nice. And then the drift bumper, of all names. It's kind of a weird name. How does that compare to the stock? Okay, okay. I feel it, I feel it. I quite like the race bumper. I quite like how that one looks. I'm going to go for that one. On the engine, we have level 4. On exhausts, where we have the standard sort of 2 going up at an angle. Or we have one set of ovals. I kind of like it on the stock. To be honest, I'm going to keep that one. On the hood, where we have smooth hood, which actually is very nice. Then we have twin vented hood, which looks really mean. Ooh, I like that. And then we have a carbon version of that one. In fact, because we've got the carbon roof, I'm going to go for the carbon hood as well, because I think that matches really nicely. Horns, same as usual. Light, same as usual. Let's go for xenons, because it matches the car. Plate, well, let's just go for a dark one, because I quite like that one. Let's go for a black. Yeah. Respray, well, I think we should do it in a blue, so it's similar to Shmee 150's FF. I can't remember exactly what color it is, but I think it was a darker blue, isn't it? I don't think any of these actually match. Okay, I think this is going to be the best one, the dark blue. That's not really exact, but that's all we've really got to go on. Maybe there's a better one in metallic. Okay, we got Galaxy Blue, and I think that one is very close. Or Midnight Blue. Ooh, I think Midnight Blue is closer. Okay, I'm going to go for a Midnight Blue, and I'm also going to change the plate as well, because that's actually not really fitting. Maybe we go for the blue. Let's go for the blue. Sod it. Let's go for blue. Which, just to make it completely Shmee themed with blue everything. Okay, we got skirts where we have carbon skirts, we have street skirts, and then we have sport skirts. I think the sports ones look quite nice, actually. Or maybe that one. Yeah, I quite like that one with a little thing going on at the back. I'm going to go for that one. Spoiler, where we have a low level and a mid level up the top there. I'm going to go for the low level because I think that one looks quite nice. Suspension, competition suspension, transmission, race transmission, turbo, tuning. And I love these wheels. So I'm not going to change them because they're just nowhere near as nice as what we have on offer. And there we go. Apart from that, windows, we go for a light smoke. And that's everything done. That's actually looking really nice. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Okay, let's go back and see how fast this thing is. Okay, here we are. And just looking at the side profile, I really love the shooting brake look. It is so nice. I'm loving it. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's see if we can beat what we had before. Yeah, this is definitely my favorite. Although I haven't actually checked out the secret ones yet. I thought I would leave that up to my next video so I can surprise myself at the same time. So maybe I'll find one that's better than this. But this is definitely my favorite so far from the DLC. This and the truck and the van. Oh, 110! That's not as good as a supercar, but that's very close. That's really close. I'm loving this thing. This is absolutely great. I think that's going to be it because this is an incredibly long video. I hadn't intended for this thing to be so damn long. But there we go. We found out all the speeds that we can get. Actually, that's not going to be full top speed, but that's just given us a sort of idea of how fast it can go in a set distance. So I thought that'd be a nice measure for us to use. Wow, we're already going up to 108, 109 on the way back. We didn't use the proper start. So let's see how fast we can go. 110, 11... 12, we've run out of... Oh, we went up to 15 on that jump, but that's actually because we were in the air. It's a nice dismount. Well, there we go, guys. That is it. Thank you very much for watching. Wow. Okay, this thing has gone on way too long, so I'm going to leave it there. Thank you all very much for watching. And if you have actually watched to the end, I want you to say barbed wire in the comments, just so I know. But there we go. thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.